All right, so for a long time, this man believed that he was the #1 light heavyweight in the world. He is the challenger out of the blue corner tonight, and with a golden opportunity to prove to the champion that there's a new force to be reckoned with.
He said time and time again he thought he was the matchup. He thought he could get it done. He thought that it was only a matter of time before he took the belt from the champ. Now he gets that opportunity. Words are only words until you put them into action. Tonight he has the opportunity to put all those words into action and become the champion. He is on the verge of something huge.
For a long time, people believed this was the UFC's glamour division, and this light heavyweight contender wants to bring that shine back. Big opportunity for him tonight. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Kind of surprised you haven't shared the octagon with this guy yet.
Yes, we have seen Alistair Overeem for a really long time. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs. From the highest of highs as the Strikeforce heavyweight champ to the lowest of lows. He's been here and he's been around forever. But the one thing that you know when you think about Alistair Overeem is that when things get tough, he will evolve. He will get better, and recently he has been back on the upswing in his career.
Let's keep it up.
Alistair Overeem steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Lionheart Head. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, he is the reigning, defending UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alistair Overeem.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's do it.
All right, Anthony Lionheart Smith finding himself in another big UFC spot. It's amazing to think at one point in 2010, this guy was 5-6 as an MMA pro. He has gone on to UFC greatness, but of course it is the gold and the glory that he craves, and he believes in this stylistically favorable matchup here tonight. If he can get a finish, he might be next in line for the light heavyweight title. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Oh, straight to the body by the ring. Oh, he lands a kick to the leg. Overeem's got the clinch here early. Immediately gets the underhook. Clinch work. Smith gets caught by the inside hook. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Right, leg kicks are the weapon of choice early for this kickboxer. No surprise that he would try to attack that lead limb of the boxer, who all of a sudden has to make some adjustments, and we're just getting started.
Well, he's got to beat that lead leg up. He's got to limit the mobility of the boxer by kicking that leg over and over again. He did it early. Let's see if the boxer can start to pick up on it and try to check that kick so that he doesn't get beat down and be very limited in his approach.
Smith gets stung by that leg kick.
Come on, let's get it. There it is again.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Just over 3 minutes now to go. That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through.
He's got some hands, man.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
Well, he's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Oh, beautiful job there by the Reem on the feet as he gets that kick to the desired target. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, nice check on the leg kick off right there. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, man, that kick looked like it hurt. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it. Now he got hurt bad.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Oh, huge left. All right, late in the round here, and Alistair Overeem on the feet has really been in vintage form tonight. A lot of damaging strikes being doled out.
He's a kickboxing world champion, and this guy can do it all and all. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hand. Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Nice leg kick. He's got that single collar tie locked in. The fighters separate.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, man.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Round two next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
He missed with that jab. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Nice hook lands.
Double jab cross.
Smith gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Protect your face, y'all. Protect your face.
That leg's gonna be beat up. It's already getting beat up bad.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now.
Keep working for that underhook.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Smith.
Pick it up.
Just missed with the left there. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is held on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He's giving him so many different things right now.
It's a right hand.
Oh, body shot.
Big left hand there inside. Overeem lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
Stay with that hook. He's landing all day.
Great block there.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, big left. Smith's
He's going to guillotine. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze and not do it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Oh, huge right hand. 15 seconds to go. All right, that's the end of round number 2. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Overeem gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight.
Oh, he got him again. Well, he blocks a shot there.
Little slip there by the Reem.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. And now some separation. Hook to the head there by Smith.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good, you're doing fine.
His misses are
Relax. Breathe. Good work, you're doing good.
Oh, we told you. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed, you want to try to get takedowns. You cannot be on your feet limping and turning away from strikes. You got to try and change something.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of...
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Keep it up.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Push forward.
Got the single collar tie.
He lands a solid punch there.
Overeem's elbow. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Hands on your face.
Going to the side kick.
Yeah, he's got to. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. And he's out again. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Smith. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. That was a big check.
Ooh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. Back to the stools we go. And you hate to speculate, but that looks like a broken jaw to me. It's very rare to see that type of extreme swelling around the mouth. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes,
Right there, BC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
no, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Back to the feet.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Oh!
He hurt him again.
And that one certainly found the target.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Overeem, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Overeem's eye is closing up. Slips the shot. Gets the single collar tie now.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
Well, the calf kicks all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Go up to the cut. End this fight. End it.
Under 2 minutes to go. Smith gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Back and forth we go. It takes 2 to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Look at that. recognized he was about to lose position. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Smith. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Leg kick checked effectively there by Lionheart Smith.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
And now some separation. Overeem's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Big elbow there lands. Nice punch from the clinch by Smith. Final seconds of round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Can't go much longer with a cut like this. You need a finish.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive cut.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Overeem's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Head off the center line, slips the punch.
That was nice strike.
Whiffs on the elbow.
Let it go now.
Nice hook there by Lionheart Smith.
Let's go.
Now he's got the single collar and the clinch.
Again, bro.
Back to his feet.
Look at that gash.
Overeem gets the takedown. Useful.
You gotta be careful here. Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Smith. Overeem's trying to make that eye swell shut. Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, lifting a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these two men who are laying it all out on the line in the cannot take too many of those. He's brutalized them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Oh, big shots here. Herfstein steps in.
Oh my goodness.
What a fight. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alistair
So Alistair Overeem just continues to get it done while entertaining.